Welcome back here to the Buccaneers career mode where we're going to be playing as the quarterback. We did start last preseason game, a lot of it, which was pretty fun. We did throw 4 touchdowns in that game, so I think we at least proved ourselves a little bit. Jameis Winston still going to be the starter. We're 1 point behind him. He's an 80 overall. We're a 79 overall. Hopefully if we play well enough in the preseason, we can get the nod to start once the season actually does begin. But we'll go ahead and see here who's going to get the ball first. Dallas looks like they're going to get it. And Jameis Winston's still going to be on the starting team. He's playing into the second quarter this time, so it's going to be less playing time for us. So it is going to be 7-0 when we come in, and we have a chance to tie things immediately when we do enter here. So it's going to be 1st and 10. We'll try a little play action. It worked for us last time we tried it. We'll see if anybody can keep up with our receivers here because they are very fast. Oh, our receiver have a step again. And we're going to throw it deep, and Sharp has it. And he turtles a tackle. And he's going to go all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. He is massive. He's like 6'5". And he has amazing speed. I mean, it's outrageous how fast he is. Just outruns the corner, hurdle his tackle attempt, and he's in for a touchdown, and we tie things up immediately. That's what I definitely want to show the team I am capable of. We threw a deep ball there, and it was very accurate, so I would love to be able to continue to do that. Do a little play action here. See if we can't catch the Dallas biting a little bit on the run. They do have quite a good defensive line, which does have me a little worried. It is backups, or at least it should be. We missed the comeback route. That's a route that you really can't miss right there. He's in my Seahawks franchise. Russell Wilson hits that consistently. I guess we'll try to run it here. I'm not sure if we are going up against our starters. Guess I'll have to wait and see. We do have some speedy receivers, though, don't we? We're going to hand it to Ronald Jones, and he runs backwards for a loss of 2, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 12. This is going to be tough. We definitely need a good play here. Wide receiver smash looks decent. My preferred route here would be Tate. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to hit Watson there. That's a tough route to hit. And Tate might be open. We're going to throw a dangerous ball. I thought that guy was going to drop down, and it nearly gets picked off. Thankfully, it's just going to be 4th down here. We'll see what our defense can do. Well, we get the ball back immediately somehow. Definitely did want to turn on the quick play calls just so I could have the coach pick our plays. But we're going to run it here with Jones, and he's going to go up the middle. He's going to fight forward for a few, stays on his feet. And I figured out Ronald Jones is not starting because Latavius Murray is our #1 running back. So they went out and got a running back, even though they did have Ronald Jones. I guess we'll see how Latavius Murray does this year. Dude, I really just want to play with the starters before Deshaun Jackson starts regressing because that's an insane receiving core. It really is. X is going to be open, and he possession catches it. Cameron Brate. We're going to have 2 really good tight ends here at Tampa with Brate and O.J. Howard. I mean, it's going to be like pick your poison. It really seems like the coach is just kind of wanting us to pass the ball. Not a lot of runs right now. He's recommending at least. Looks like that may be cover 3, and I think it is. I try to get it off, and I get hit as I throw, and the pass is going to be incomplete. They're bringing up a 2nd and 10. We are in field goal range, I do believe. I'd like to try to run it, maybe try to get a few yards. The running vision, though, for the running back just isn't real good. So we'll see what he decides to do here. Ronald Jones is going to get it. Tries to cut it back inside. Should have probably stayed outside. And it's going to be 3rd and 11. Pretty big situation. They're wanting us to call a play action here. Not sure about that. I think my only chance is to maybe hit Sharp if it's cover 2. Or we might just have him. We're going to toss it deep, and he burns him. Sharp for another touchdown. Dude, he is so big and so fast. It's insane how fast he can get off the line. And he's at least 6'5", because he is just towering over everybody. I mean, that's a receiver right there. We'll have to check out his stats after the game. I mean, just his ratings, because he is very good. All right, so it's going to be third quarter. We're going to be backed up pretty good. It's going to be 1st and 10. I'm a little bit worried trying to hand it to Jones here, because who knows what he might try and do, but we're going to hand it off to him. Oh, and he's going to find an opening, and he stays up on his feet. Gets 5 yards, gets us out of the 1 yard line. We're going to be up to the 6 now. I love dagger plays, because I usually you can just toss it underneath the break. I got a post route. I have Watson on a come-in route there. I'm going to have to try to run for it, and we do have a little bit of speed. We dive forward. We pick up 12. We are a scrambler quarterback. So teams are going to have to account for that as well, because we'll scramble on you. Not afraid to. I might make my own playbook, to be honest, because I don't really like the recommendations. They just don't make a lot of sense. I know it's not that realistic, but the recommendations are just not great. But I want to be able to call the plays that are at least decent. I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble. Tried to get it off to square, and Randy Gregory is going to be in there for the sack. And that could be a costly one. It's going to back us back up to the 5 yard line. It's going to be a 2nd and 23. They're lined up pretty close to the line. There's like 5 people on the line. Would love to hit Sharp here. I'm going to toss it to him. Oh, and he gets it. Sharp, dude. He's insane. He really is insane. He's making monster catches. 3 receptions for 130 yards. Yeah. All right, I'm going to have to freaking go to the formations. I'm just not liking what I'm looking at there. Just want a little inside zone from the gun. Now, this is really going to be where I need Ronald Jones to just step up and get these 2 yards. You just got to fight for him, bro. And he gets it, and he gets more. He jukes out somebody. And he's going to be up to the 37 yard line. Pretty good gain for him. Yeah, I guess we're just going to have to stick with the freaking formations, even though I would like to just use the recommendations. It doesn't look like Coach is going to recommend a lot of good plays that I like to run. We're going to have to do it ourselves, most likely. We're going to be under serious pressure. Is that a dot? Sharp can't possession it. That's one of his few errors of the day, but even then, that was a tough play. A tough play to make. And keep in mind, I think we're also playing with our 2nd string offensive lineman. So we're going to be under substantial pressure. It's 14-7. Really would love to get a field goal here, make it a 2-possession game. That's why I still am being a little aggressive here in the play calling, passing it a little bit, and we're going to get it off to Sharp again. And he's going to get about 6, I would say. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. Let's see. What do we want to call here? Probably want to go spread, right? Buck trips. Ooh, I like that double slants. Those double slants are nasty. Cameron Brate is going to be on those. Oh, we're going to end the 3rd quarter. Back here at the start of quarter 4, we have a decent lead. 7 points. Still not comfortable yet. It's going to be 3rd and 5. We'll see what we can do. Really need this 1st down, and Tate picks it up. And he's got a lot more. He breaks the tackle. Our receivers have so much speed, bro. They're just so fast. They really are. I'm going to switch this actually to a run here. I want to give Ronald Jones a chance to maybe break one. We're going to hand it off to him, and he's going to cut it inside. That's not a great decision, and Ronald Jones is shaken up. Definitely not what you want to see. Yeah, that's just not good. I am going to go back to coach suggestions, I guess. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Would like to get the ball off in a hurry here. Don't really want to give him a chance to get any pass rush off. I was going to scramble for it, but somehow, is that Randy Gregory who gets a freaking insane read on me trying to run the ball there? Stops me. We're going to be at the 36 yard line. And this is where it gets a little tricky, because we're in a decently tough spot where it is going to be a 3rd and 6, so it's not going to be an easy conversion at all. We're definitely going to have to work for this. They're going to line up wide. I might scramble for it if we have a chance. definitely would be preferred. I'm going to get it off. And Scott, the running back, is able to hang on, filling in for Ronald Jones, who's just injured on that last play. That was a decent play, bro. And you know I'm going to have to take a shot, try to pad my stats here. You know, I want that starting job. We'll look for Sharp if he's open. And it looks like if we throw it, we're going to have to do circle. Oh, and he can one-handed. Watson drops it. He's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Should just be able to run it here because as long as we're able to get a field goal, I'm happy. Because it's 14-7. When we came into the game, there was no points our team had. So since we've came in, we scored 14 unanswered points because Dallas already had 7. So I feel like we're kind of showing Coach that we can deal with this situation if we come out with a win here. Because Jameis Winston wasn't able to do anything with the talent he had. 3rd and 6. We're going to call a little screen pass. I'm just going to toss it to Scott. Oh, and he gets hit behind the line. We're not having a great game. I mean, we haven't thrown a pick, but would have liked a few more attempts. We didn't come in until the 3rd quarter. Dallas drives down the field and gets a field goal. Makes it another one-possession game again. Coach wants us to go empty here. Definitely questionable. But I appreciate the trust we have here, and we're under massive pressure. I'm just going to scramble for it and dive forward with Cady. And we already have 28 yards rushing. We are pretty fast. We have 86 speed. Yeah, I like our speed a lot. Now is when I really don't want to run the ball because Scott, I don't feel like he's going to be able to run it well. I feel like passing is going to be our best option because I can always run it if I need to. If I need to, that's going to be a tough pass. But Sharp hangs on to it. A huge bullet there on the post route. I mean, there was no way that should have been completed. They had safety help over the top. I just bulleted it in there. That's an amazing catch. And separation by Sharp. He looks like he could be a really good receiver. I wish I could control the depth chart for our receivers because I would definitely give him a chance. I don't know over who if I got the start, but I mean, he is very good for us so far. Scott, please don't fumble the ball. That's all I need from you. Just do not fumble. 2nd and 11. I think I would like to find a bootleg play because I feel more comfortable with myself getting outside the pocket than our running back right now. Definitely feel like I can handle a little bit of bootleg if we can find one. I guess we'll try a slot cross. Would have liked to try to find... I guess this is decent. We'll try this out. Look for Sharp again over the middle. We've been looking for him a lot. I'm surprised I haven't really caught on to that yet. We're just going to run it here with Cady. He's going to slide down, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And here's where we got to prove ourselves. It's going to be 3rd and 4. It's a pretty big situation. I know we would be able to hit the field goal most likely. But why give him the chance here when we could try to run a lot of clock? I'm going to run for it. We might have a path to the end zone. We might go, and we do. We get our first rushing touchdown unaccounted for us, and we burn them bad. We burn them real bad. Just escaped the pocket, and we were gone. There was nobody even close to us. We run into the end zone, untouched. We score all 24 points for our team. 25 seconds left. Dallas hasn't called any timeouts? That's a little confusing. 25 seconds. I guess we'll probably just run it 3 straight times because make them use all their timeouts. Scott's going to get the ball. And they're going to call a timeout with 21 seconds left this time. We're definitely going to run this again. We're just going to keep on running it. I mean, at most it'll leave 15 seconds on the clock. I'm not worried about them scoring a touchdown. And another good thing about coming to Tampa is their defense has stepped up. I mean, they get Vita Vea. We go out and get some elite pass rushers. So our defense has a little upside. Cornerbacks are a little questionable for sure. I might try to pass it here. It could be iffy. This could be a very iffy option. I'm going to go for it. 3rd and 3. I'm going to try to pass it myself. This could be bad. But we're going to do it. If anything, I might just take a sack if I have to. Circle's going to be open. Please don't intercept it. Oh, he catches it, and that's going to end the game. That was a very dangerous throw, but we had enough power on it to complete it, and we're going to win our second game here. Since we came in 24 points by Tampa with our second string, Jameis Winston had 0 in the whole first quarter. We're going to kneel the ball and take another victory with Cady, who's really shined since he's got his opportunity here in the preseason. He's had a very good start. We'll go ahead and check out some of the stats here. Let's go ahead and see what our team did altogether. Buccaneers. So Jameis Winston goes 6 for 13, 55 yards, 46% completion rate, 0 touchdowns to 1 interception. When we come in, we go 10 for 15, 228 yards, 66% completion rate, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Latavius Murray gets 10 carries. Ronald Jones is injured. That could be very bad. We rushed the ball well as the running back. I mean, we had the most rushing yards on our team. Get a touchdown. Receiving the ball, we had the only touchdowns on our team, passing and rushing. Tony Sharp, I mean, he's a real playmaker. He's gonna be 6'5", 240. We're gonna have to check out his stats because he's insane. 5 receptions, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns. Pretty good stats by him. Let's go ahead and check out some of our stats so far. See who we're gonna be playing next week, and see what we're looking like. All right, so we're gonna be playing a division rival. This is definitely a chance to prove ourselves going up against New Orleans. We're going to be 2-0, mainly because of me. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to try to take all the credit, but mainly because of me. Our stats are insane right now. We're 2-0. I know it's preseason, but we're playing as well as anybody. Most yards in the league, most passing touchdowns in the league, 3rd best passer rating in the league. I mean, when you look at our stats, 562 yards, 28 of 42, 6 touchdowns to 1 interception, 66% completion rate, 281 yards a game. Look at Jameis Winston. He hasn't even thrown a touchdown. We're averaging 281 yards a game. Can you imagine once we get our starters, when we get to play with them? We're also the leading rusher on our team. So we're doing everything for our team right now, carrying them. Yeah, we're going to be playing the Saints. I definitely do want to take a look, though, at Sharp and see what skill set he has. I did look, and I was just looking at the overalls. But when you look at our receiving core already, you're obviously going to have Deshaun Jackson. And, I mean, that's going to be just unfair once we get up there. But when you look at Sharp, I feel like he has to have some kind of stats that are just outrageous. Tony Sharp, he's going to be 6'5", 240, 22, 90 speed, 88 acceleration, a lot of agility, 87. He's a good route runner. He can make some tough catches when you need. He can jump for a ball. Go get those 50-50 jump ones. Yeah, I'm really liking him. He's got fight for yards, for all hit, cover ball. Yeah, so he's very good. Can't wait to try to get some starting reps on this team. Next episode, we are going to be taking on New Orleans. We're getting to start quite a few times. I'm excited about that. We're getting to prove ourselves. If we can prove ourselves like this in the preseason, we might just earn that starting job come the regular season. This is going to be it for this episode. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you hit that sub button. I would really appreciate it. We're on the road to 500 subs, and I'm doing a giveaway for when I do reach 500 subs, so make sure you enter to that. I am going to be giving away a $50 gift card. I appreciate all the support you guys have shown me so far, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.